Alright, we made sure that our audio was working this time around when we recorded for the new act of Heresy. Act 2 kind of ended on a whatever note, if I'm being perfectly honest. It was kind of anticlimactic. Nothing really happened. The ritual went off without a hitch. Real short story mission. There was no big break in between last act and this act. It's just all back to back, week to week. Played Guardian games for a little bit. Got some okay rolls for some weapons there, but we got the shader, which is the actual best part of that Guardian games episode. And we got some of the drip for each of the classes, so hopefully we'll work on that, on updating everybody's looks when we get closer to the end of the season. But we're jumping back in with my hunter. Something was playing initially when I first logged in for the first time, and I quickly had to stop what it was happening and log back out and log back in and try to like make sure we were recording for the cutscene. I guess I was missing some audio initially, so we quickly restarted, and we're trying this one more time. Let's see if it actually plays audio. There we go. There's my boy.
I am strife.
Holy hell.
I am death. I am Zivu Arath, and I am your end. Your false god cowers in her cyst world, scheming to profane a true throne. Defy me. Lift your blade to mine. Let their edges clash and keen and sing. Raise a hymn to the god of war.
Oh crap. Woo! I think she's mad that we took Oryx, and she's trying to put on like a show of strength, saying that like, yeah, I may not have a throne world, but I'm still strong enough to beat you guys. Maybe you are? I'm not too sure, actually. She's finally showed her face. She's not speaking through an avatar this time. She full-blown just showed us what her face looks like. Act 3 started. Act 3 episode started. Experienced the finale of the episode story. Whoa, that giant sword was not a metaphorical thing. It's a literal sword she brought out. Looks like she's bringing out like her death singer things on the dreadnought now as well. Okay, what do we have to offer? Not the shader. But, ooh, we have this DMT ornament that makes it look like a Braytech thing. Yeah, we'll take that. The diamatic hover. That looks pretty cool. What does it look like when we put like an RBG thing on it? Looks pretty good, actually. What happens when we put like the newer Guardian game shader on it? Ooh, I like that a lot, actually. Not bad. Maybe we'll pick it up later in the week. Okay. All things said and done. Return to the rift near the shaping slab in the city to see Eris. Okay, we gotta go talk to Eris. I would like to think of Zivu Arath showing her face to us to be a more grandiose thing, but it's kind of whatever at this point. It should be way more impressive than it actually is, because she should have been talking to us the entire season, and she's been mute for most of the season. I don't know if they're gonna fix the audio for her. They might not even bother at this point. They got the cutscene done at least, and she looks pretty cool, I guess. We've had some other pictures and stills from her face, from earlier seasons, but that's like the first full-blown model we've had a chance to look at since this whole thing has started with her. She looks all right. She doesn't look nearly as cool as Oryx or Savathun, weirdly enough. She looks a little bit more plain. Like, she has like a crest on her front of her face, and she might have like bat wings like Oryx, but until I see her full-blown, like her full-blown face, I don't know if I'll be impressed quite yet. Oh.
Your sisters seek to reclaim you. They would carve you into the brother they remember.
The Inquisition of the Self. Heresy. They have changed too much.
For love, a sister would do more than heresy.
Not love. Without our war, without me, They have found failure instead of victory.
You were slain. Do you think your killer, my truest knife, could not do the same again?
A bold claim. You barely hold me here. Though your throne reeks of a familiar ichor.
Savathun, dead by my hand. Xivu Arath, cut from her throne. These are my foundations. You think I barely hold you. Test me, and find how I have used your sister's strength.
I promise that I will. To break your chains with my own might would be a new triumph.
Then prove it is your own might. A victory while I am distracted by Xivu Arath is worth nothing at all.
She would cleave your throne world for my dreadnought to steal me.
By rituals of battle, I presume. I have dealt with them before.
I have not seen these deeds. Not yours, nor those of the Guardian you wield as knife. Xivu Arath must choose an altar rich with violence. Triumph again. I await it.
Guardian, there is a place deep in the Dreadnought that I know. You must halt what Xivu Arath has begun. Or she may yet claim her prize.
Yeah, Oryx, or I guess this version of Oryx says, like, I have not seen the things you have boasted about. And I guess the Oryx from the Taken King also didn't get a chance to see them, because he was dead by that point. She says, like, I killed Savathun to gain most of my throne world power, and then I barred Xivu of Wrath from her throne world as well. So, like, yeah, the foundations of my throne world are built on pretty strong stuff. And it's like, yeah, except I've done all that too. And, like, you're barely holding this older version of me here. It's taking a lot of your focus. It's like, real soon I'll break out of here, or she'll break me out. So you better hurry. Because yeah, I mean, if the way that Eris is now, she might be able to hold him here for a little bit. But if she had her full-blown hive god power she had from Season of the Witch, I think she'd probably be able to hold him here indefinitely. But she doesn't have that power anymore, unfortunately. The power, that form that power gave her, or the power the form had given her, was too tempting, and she had to get rid of it. So she might revert back to it again. I'm not too sure. They're saying that Xivu Arath is planning on launching a campaign against us, but she needs a special place to launch the attack from, somewhere where lots of bloodshed and what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, ooh! I didn't know this was down here. I fell down here by mistake. Oh, this is kind of cool, actually. She still has her apartment down here. It's a little bit more clean. Oh, I didn't realize this was here. I fell down, like, by mistake. This might be a secret no one has known about yet. Ooh, I like this. Not bad, not bad. Maybe we'll get to see something down here eventually. I'm not too sure. Getting back to what we were saying before. She says that Xivu of Wrath is planning on launching a campaign against her, but she needs to do this from, like, an altar or a place of savage brutality / war in order to generate the power needed to start the campaign. And you're like, there's only one place for something like that on the Dreadnought. Go to the Sunless Cell. Dynamic perfection. Something more for the next catalyst. The remaining taken Ostia fragments are within the Sunless Cell itself. Find them and defeat all of the combatants within. Oh. Great. We have to go to that Sunless Cell mission. I wonder if it's been updated, because that Alakul enemy, the light blade, or I guess as he was known as the dark blade then, he's been reworked into a different strike in this game now. So I wonder if there's a different enemy that occupies that place now, or if it's just him all over again, an older, like they literally just ported it over one for one. I guess we'll find out. We'll probably go in there with this bloat out. We'll launch the Sunless Cell mission just from here. Hopefully we can start a fresh version of it and we don't have to like start somewhere partway through. I would like some enhancement cores, please. I am excited to go back to the Sunless Cell. The Sunless Cell was one of my favorite strikes they used to have in the old game. I like the whole Dreadnought aesthetics. I'm not too sure if I'm crazy about the way that it looks right now currently, but it's okay. Hopefully we'll join a new Sunless Cell strike. I don't want to start halfway through a Sunless Cell strike. I want to start my own. Wombo detector. We are doing a strike technically, so we'll put this on. And we'll put on that Wombo detector, because I guess there's osteo fragments inside the Sunless Cell itself. I wonder if we'll get a chance to actually see Xivu Arath's, like we saw her in like an animated cutscene, but I'm kind of hoping we get to see her standing next to Savathun.
Once, these cells were kept by Oryx. He imprisoned defeated enemies and discarded progeny to be stripped for chitin and repurposed into something useful. Now this prison is occupied by the Taken, and Xivu Arath's hive come to bring the war to them.
That's weird. Taken occupy the cells now, and she said that Xivu Arath's hive are showing up here to do something about it? What? Why are they fighting amongst themselves? Oh, just disrupt the ritual. No matter how we slice it, Xivu Arath gains power from fighting. We're in a poor position right now, but we can minimize what she gains. Be efficient, strike fast, disrupt the ritual before it can gain traction. I know your tactic as the blade knows the meat of offering. I am with you all along. Ignore her. Like, just try your best to disrupt the ritual. Like, yeah, fighting generates more power for her. Gives me kind of like Majin Buu themes from Dragon Ball Z. But the more we fight, the more power we give her. But like, we have to kind of fight in order to stop her. All right, that clearly looks like an Ossia fragment, so we will take that. Yoink. It says there's something above me right here. Ooh, there's another one right here. Disrupt the ritual. Can we go this way? Oh no, we can't. We have to go down. If we get close to those osteo fragments here, they'll show up on the radar. Channeling terror. Says there's something right here. Instrument of War, bring me a feast. Herb forces glory in these fights. They could build tides in battle, not only in victory, cut them short.
What an elegant piece of violence.
I see Xivu Arath's ritual proceeds apace. If you reach beyond your own prison.
So it does. And I see you are familiar with the art of fighting our god of war. You cut her battle short. Blunt, but respectable. I have in my time done the same.
I am well aware.
Okay, so even Oryx is admitting that, like, yeah, you're fighting Xivu Arath in a way that I've done before in the past. That the only way to really beat her is yes, fight her, but keep the battles nice and short. Don't let the fighting escalate, because if they do, then over time, she is slowly going to build more and more power. We definitely don't want that to happen. So, keep the fights short. So this door in the Nether finally opened, and this was the original entrance to the Sunless Cell, so this is finally open, so we'll actually get a chance to see where this is going to go. Maybe we'll see the new Darkblade, or whatever the new enemy is in here. Me and my teammates are looking for those osteo fragments along the way, so if they show up on the radar, we'll try to find them. I'm hoping that they'll be in obvious spots along the way through the strike, and not something that I have to go out of the way. Taken putting up walls after the Hive already inside, that's not late, that's strategy. They're up to something. Yeah, the Taken and the Hive are competing for something.
Xivu Arath's hunters will become the hunted.
Holy
They
hell.
will have no retreat.
What, no faith in your sister's troops? Hive or Dread, doesn't matter. Take them down while they're off balance.
What a killing floor this would be.
There's something below us, a ledge. I need to get down here. I need to just jump off. I'm below them right now. I wonder if my teammates notice that the thing is below them. Yeah, look down here. Should be right there. Oh, climbing back out is a little bit of a hassle, so yeah. Oh god, you res me down here, dude? Come on. I need to get out. There's no real way out from here, is there? Oh, there is a way out, actually. Okay, there's a way out. We have the special Taken site. I forgot these platforms move. Oh, back the way we came. There we go. Ha ha ha. All right, we got out. Just wanted to show the team where the things were. Just be helpful to them. There might be more stuff in here. We'll kind of walk over here to see if we see anything show up on the radar. Doesn't look like it. All right, let's go. I forgot we gotta basically climb across. They did update the Sunless Cell, although I don't understand why the Taken and Xivu Arath's forces are fighting. That's not really clear. My teammates are struggling to get out from underneath the pit. Come on, guys, it's not hard. Just whip out them ghosts. And the ghosts will show you the path. Okay, the gate's open. Might just drag them along so they can actually get through. I'll grab Terror Eyes right there. Oh, that music's starting up. What is that? Suffocating Terror. The Dread, the Taken, and the Hive are all fighting in this little area for something. Alright, I'm gonna go a little bit further in. Oh, it's starting to get a little darker now. Neat.
Oh, I do see why she likes you.
Eris, are you sure you can't rein him in anymore?
Nothing more than pockets of battle here. You must keep going deeper still.
The deepest part of this prison has seen the most death, the most suffering.
If you cannot bring yourself to provide something useful, be quiet.
Useful. The Dreadnought was made after my memory. But I understand the flow of energy here. You're running out of time.
Yeah, you're finding it harder and harder to maintain control over me. The ritual went off without a hitch, but I mean, you only have so much time. It's not a question of if I'll break out, it's a question of when I break out. You would think there'd be an osteofragment in here, somewhere hidden amongst the rafters. Nothing so far. It would show up on the radar. I love the motif of these giant prison walls. And then usually you see like a bunch of enemies running up this bridge towards us. Some dread enemies. Crap. Oh, and they put a little rally barrier here. They used to do that in the old versions of the games, putting a rally barrier in, like, right in the beginning of boss encounters for strikes. Alright, now we gotta jump in and issue the challenge. Ooh!
There! You are there!
Obakul
The hive
imprisoned?
and the taken, and the ritual between them. The hilt of the Willbreaker. By the relic of a brother's sword, Xivu Arath would cleave the dreadnought from my throne.
Oh, this thing has the hilt? Obakul imprisoned?
You treat the Taken as something apart from the Hive. They do have other species among their number, but it was I who made them. They are Hive, and their newfound curiosities serve me well.
Did he gain a bunch of health just now? Usually when we hurt him enough, he's going to drop the mask. He usually loses it at half health. Okay, he just gained an overshield.
Good. You've disrupted the ritual, but something else has stepped into the gap.
This is not my taking. Knife of my slaying. To arms.
Oh, something just
You
took it?
have no authority here.
What matters is that taking it down won't empower Xivu Arath rather than cut down the chatter. Oh, something just took it. And he just said, like, hey, I don't know what's doing the taking right now, but it's not me, because I'm imprisoned. Be aware of what that thing is. Obakul transformed? Oh. Yeah, so it's a little bit different now. Okay, so there's a little bit of remixing to this strike, because something else took him. So that's the scary part, because he was just like, hey, I don't know what just took this knight, but it's not me. No more hive in the area. Activity dying down. Xivu Arath's sword is still in the Dreadnought, but everything else seems fine.
She will not soon be able to try again. For now, we have won. And we have Willbreaker's hilt.
What about Oryx?
He's secure, discontented, but held fast.
I trust you.
Do you hear him? Do you hear him intervening any further? He is secure.
You do have control, I know that, but taking his advice is risky at best, riskier than everything you've done. Like you're taking his advice on some of.
I have him. I have him.
Like, yeah, you were taking his advice during this mission and kind of listening to his counsel when it comes to how the Hive and the Taken and the Dread interact with one another. He's like, yeah, like, you better be paying attention to what he's telling you, because he might not be telling you the truth. Did we find all the osteo fragments during that? Oh, we're missing 2 more, 4 of 6. Well, we located enough of them. Crossblades. Visit the shaping slab vendor and acquire your directives from extracting vengeance on Xivu, Arath, and Savathun. Extract your vengeance, show him no mercy. I'm sure we'll have to find the other 2. I'm sure they were, like, in that big old open area near the main nether area. Oh, actually, you know what? They were probably in the original area we loaded into, because that area is also pretty massive. If I were to guess, they would probably be somewhere there, too. I probably literally walked over them at some point. Oh, well, we'll have to just pick them up later. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, the drip is pretty good, actually, though. Our teammates were like, hey, you have some of the best drip in this fire team right now. It's like, you damn right I do. Look at this stuff. With this shader on, the shader is awesome. And we're able to make it work, too, which is really cool. Actually, we should have, yeah, harmonic siphon, solar. Alright, we came back to the shaping slab. Is it? Oh god, I was gonna say, is there bounties again? Oh my god. Oh, flip. While walking the path of resolve, while walking the path of ambition. Oh my god. You gotta do both of these things for path of resolve and ambition. Take up a sword or glaive and defeat taken forces anywhere in the system. Reap marks of Xivu Arath from hive forces in the nether by using void or strand to deal final blows. While walking the path of resolve, complete nether secrets, clear encounters, defeat combatants while marked with a corrupted boon. Draw Savathun's ire away from Eris's throne and into open combat in the Dreadnought. Oh, god damn it. Slay challengers within the Court of Blades while walking the path of ambition. Further consume power from the Court of Blades by spending tier 3 runes. While on the path of ambition, defeat Hive in the nether with a sword or a glaive. Defeat Lucent Hive Guardians or Lucent Hive on Savathun's throne world using solar and arc light, and claim the Witch Queen runes from them. Slaying Hive anywhere in the system will occasionally yield traces of the Witch Queen's runes. Oh, man. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of busy work, unfortunately. More bounties to complete. Dang it. Well, I didn't want to do more bounties, but I guess that's what this is going to entail. It's a interesting start for this. I mean, I'm basically going to cut it here, guys. I can't just show off all the grinding off screen. Those bounties are going to take a couple hours to complete each. Or I guess all together. We got to do the strike, which is cool. We got to see a new cutscene with our character in it, and we got to see a really good picture, really good look of Xivu Arath too, which is awesome. I'm glad we were able to see her in her full glory. I'm still waiting for a 3D model of her so we can kind of give a size comparison to Oryx and Savathun and her standing next to each other. Man. Oh, man, I just don't know. The strike in question is what's interesting, because it's basically the Sunless Cell. We disrupted a ritual. Oryx was a little shocked as far as what was happening, because even he was like, I don't know what's taking this thing in front of us right now, because it's definitely not me, obviously, and I have no idea who is taking this knight in front of us right now. And that I found very interesting. I'm like, oh crap, even he's kind of worried as far as what's taking right now, what's doing all the taking. Ugh, I don't like that idea. It is what it is, though. Okay, guys, well, we're going to call it here for this episode. I wish we had a little bit more to show off. I have to do a little bit of grinding off screen, get all those bounties done. We'll probably pick up later in the week when all the bounties are completed, hopefully before week 2 comes out, but we'll see. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Be sure to subscribe. It does bring up some interesting lore implications as far as Oryx being worried as far as what's doing the taking. We've disrupted Xivu Arath's plans for right now. Those bounties are going to be involved as far as interrupting Savathun and Xivu Arath more. I don't know what's going to happen at the end of this week when we're done with all the bounties and turn all the stuff in. We'll try to look for the rest of those Osteo fragments for upgrading Barrow Die. It's actually pretty good on the path of ambition. On the path of resolve, it kind of sucks, honestly, but it is what it is. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. I'll be sure to put up another video once we have the rest of week 1 completed. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And yeah, we'll catch you guys all in the next one. Take care.